So another week one game, the Axtell Longhorns stampeded Milano 52 to nothing. That wasn't really a surprise to us in the opener. Um, we're expecting big things out of Axtell after last year's 10-1 season. How good do you think this team is? I mean, and should they be ranked in this top 10 in the state?
You know, I was all set to I looked at that Milano game last week, especially when I was just picking that one. And I guess I was just humming through the picks and making picks. And I had it in the back of my mind. I was like, come on, Axel, play somebody,
Mm,
because they had the weakest non-district schedule I've ever seen last year.
yeah.
I mean, it was horrendous. Um, but they play Kearns this week, and Kearns lost by 6 points to Bremond. So that's a step up. And I mean, for the teams that they've played in non-district last year and this year against Milano included, this Kearns game represents a big step up. And then they play Crawford for their last non-district game.
Which, yeah.
So the Axel's gonna find out more about themselves in non-district this year than they did last year. Uh, so I'm gonna say let's see a little bit more before we put them in the top 10.
Yeah,
DJ,
when I
you were out there, DJ. You talked to him.
I talked to no Coach Horn, and to be fair, when they came in, that schedule last year
Mm-hmm.
was already set, so they
True,
can't really
true,
do
true.
anything
And I'm
about it.
not blaming. I'm just saying it was bad. You know.
Yeah. And obviously this year he was trying harder to put games in the schedule that were going to be challenging and that were going to test the team and
Mhm.
prepare them for district and prepare them for playoffs, because last
Mm-hmm.
year I think that was something that he mentioned was like they weren't thinking about playoffs. They wanted to
Mm-hmm.
win the district championship and then figure that everything would work itself out afterward. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like until they play Crawford, I don't know if they're top 10. I would put them at like 11 or 12, like right on the edge, right?
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
until I
that's
see them
fair.
play Crawford, which I will be at that game.
They
Um,
do have a ton of guys returning. So.
yeah, no, and basically all their starters are back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They got two really solid guys and Colden Horn and Tyson Mitchell, and then Levi it's strange being around that kid because like he doesn't talk much, but he's got an aura about him, right? Like,
He's got a swagger on Twitter and stuff.
yeah. I don't
We
know.
just
Like
described every teenage boy in America.
Fair enough.
no, I just mean like if when you see him on the football field, when you see him on the baseball field, it's like stuff just clicks for him, right?
Mhm.
So, I think they'll be all right in the long run, but I don't know until I see them play Crawford. I don't really know how much weight I'm gonna put on the on this schedule, right?
Mhm.
Well, and I think Bosqueville plays Milano this week, so it might be another good week for Reggie Patrick.
Yeah, could be. So in the preseason rankings, in Dave Campbell's Texas football, they put Axtell at number 14
Mm-hmm.
in 2A Division One. Among our local 2A Division One schools, that was second, only to Marlin. They had Marlin at 11. Um, I loved the little comment that they put under Axtell's team, which was the team
I
all
heard
your
about that.
hipster friends are going to be into in 2024, which I just love that.
Yeah, this my friend Scotty at Top Golf told me that they had put that in that the team all your hipster friends are going to see, and I'm just like, kind of picturing like a bunch of hipsters showing up at the Axel game.
A lot of hipsters at Axtell. I don't know. I can't imagine a lot of hipsters at the Axtell Crawford game.
I was at the Axel Crawford softball game, and let me tell you, it was not a hipster venue.
Okay.
It was
Do we count DJ as
rural
a
county
hipster? Is
fair,
she gonna be
huh?
is she our resident hipster at the Axtell Crawford game?
DJ, yeah, for sure.
Probably.